Welcome to Miami, Florida, where EA Sports presents the NHL regular season game between the Buffalo Sabres and the Florida Panthers.
I'm Jim Houston with Darryl Ray. I hope this is a barn burner.
It looks like it's setting up to be a dandy.
And here's how the goalies match up. McLean goes head-to-head against Rolison. Game on! Schmelik chips it ahead to Shatan. Moves in. To Murphy. Pekka hits him. Shatan winds up. The save was made by McLean. Schmelik runs over Whitney. To the net. To Schmelik. Gagne knocks down Schmelik. Shatan over to the wing. Florida should be making a line change soon. To Mellenby. Mellenby was knocked down. His pass intercepted by Gagne. Florida has fresh legs on the ice. Pass intercepted. The save was made by Rolison. The puck's knocked loose by Lindsay. To Lindsay. He's nailed by Pekka. Buffalo gets called for roughing.
Buffalo penalty to number 27, Mike Pekka, 2 minutes for roughing.
Kozlov to face off against Plant. Plant won the draw. Short pass to Zhitnik. Grosek moves in. Shot! Kozlov passes over to the wing. Florida should be making a line change soon. Rolison grabs it with a big trapper. Plays the puck to Zhitnik. Dvorak into the slot. He shot it. Buffalo won't give up much easily while they're killing this penalty. Woolley out of his own zone. Buffalo has a breakaway. McLean makes the save. Florida leaves this line out for an awfully long shift. Buffalo should be making a line change soon. To Dvorak. To Grosek. To Kozlov. To Dvorak. Rolison makes a nice save. To Lindsay. To Woolley. Lindsay blasted it. He's nailed by Kozlov. The Sabres start changing on the go. Florida looks exhausted out there. Buffalo returns to full strength as the penalty expires. Laws could be biting off more than he can chew. Barnaby drops his gloves. Barnaby gets the first punch in. This fight's been pretty close. Barnaby throws a haymaker. Barnaby holding the upper hand in this one. And again.
Down he goes, down he goes.
Barnaby goes after him with a haymaker. Laws will sit for 5 minutes after that bout, and so will Barnaby. Barnaby gets called for starting a fight.
Florida penalty to number 3, Paul Laus, a 5-minute major for fighting.
Barnaby will serve the fight instigator penalty assessed to Barnaby. Buffalo 0, the Panthers 0. He's banged. What a hit by Jovanovski. Rolison moves the puck to Shannon. Florida should be making a line change soon. Towards the net. Grosek winds up. Svelop moves it ahead. Schmelik passes it across. Shannon to center. Shannon into the offensive zone. To Gagne. Jovanovski gets the puck to Mellanby. Pekka hits him. Mellanby to center. Florida leaves this line out for an awfully long shift. To Svela. Svela moves it ahead. Schmelik jars the puck loose. Buffalo dumps the puck in. Moves it on to Whitney. To center. Shannon hits him. Pekka passes into the middle. Florida looks exhausted out there. It's still tied 0-0. Florida has really passed the puck well in this game. Svelop moves it on. At center ice to Gagne. To Mellanby. Grosek moves it to the blue line. Buffalo needs to get a fresh line out there. Svelop passes ahead. Gagne was knocked down.
Nice, clean, stiff check.
Whitney shoots! Shannon clears the puck. Sabres 0, Florida 0.
That's what this game's all about.
Shannon to the net, and a great save by McLean. Svela passes into the middle. Whitney to the net. Whitney winds up. Shannon to Grosek. Grosek over to the wing. To Pekka. Then he took the shot from the slot. McLean moves it to Svela. Shot grabbed by Rolison. Rolison slows things down by covering up. Kozlov gets possession off the draw. Svela winds up.
What a performance he's putting on against this power play unit. This guy is a one-man circuit breaker.
Florida was offside.
Zhitnik has everything you would want in an offensive defenseman. He's a great skater, tremendous lateral mobility, and has a good hard low shot. Excellent for tipping in front of the net.
It's still tied 0-0. Plant passes across. Buffalo needs to get a fresh line out there.
Last minute of play in the first period.
Florida needs to get a fresh line out there. To Lindsay. Lindsay passes across, moves in.
He has been large on this kill.
Rolison gives it to Zhitnik. Zhitnik out of his own zone to center. Zhitnik winds up. It was stopped by McLean. The Buffalo Sabres win the faceoff. Schmelik then fired it, and that's the end of the first period.
Fans are reminded that the puck can enter the spectator area and cause serious injury, so please be alert at all times.
Well, let's move to the second period. Hey, Razor, these guys can play.
Well, you can only hope that the second's as good as the first was.
They move into position for the faceoff. Schmelik into the middle. Moves in to Pekka. Laws chips it ahead to Warner. Dvorak to center. To Kozlov. To Lindsay. Schmelik to Grosek. Grosek moves in. Grosek scores a shorthanded goal. Let's take a look at that in replay, Razor.
The puck gets intercepted. He passed it. He brought it down the wing. He let a slap shot go that beat him along the ice.
They move into position for the faceoff. Plant gets kicked out of the faceoff circle. They move into position for the faceoff. Here we go again.
Buffalo goal, scored shorthanded by number 18, Michael Grosek, assisted by number 42, Richard Schmelik.
They can't beat him. They flat out can't beat him.
Buffalo pushing for a little more insurance now. To the net, into the corner. Rolison makes the save. To Zhitnik, to Grosek. Buffalo has a breakaway. To Gagne, to Mellenby. To the net. To Whitney. Rolison passes ahead. The Sabres move the puck out. Plant towards the net. He takes a slap shot.
Oh, he's getting it done.
Buffalo looking to increase its lead. Pass intercepted. Plant passes it to Woolley. Woolley passes it to Plant. To Plant. He took the shot. Buffalo leaves this line out for an awfully long shift. Mellenby to the net. Whitney shoots. Florida. Whitney scores on the power play. Kozlov gets to the circle. He'll face off against Pekka.
Florida goal, scored on the power play by number 14, Ray Whitney, assisted by number 15, Dave Gagne.
Dvorak to Lindsay. Florida has really been moving the puck around well. Rolison gets the puck to Schmelik. McLean slows things down by covering up. They move into position for the faceoff. Shannon shoots! Florida should be making a line change soon. Dvorak passes it across. Moves in. Lindsay winds up. Schmelik passes ahead. Short pass to Shannon. Buffalo should be making a line change soon. Florida needs to get a fresh line out there. Lindsay winds up. Rolison gets the puck to Schmelik. This is still anybody's game. Warren moves in. Dvorak blasted it. Schmelik clears the puck. Florida looks exhausted out there. McLean hangs onto the puck. Shannon winds up, moves in. The teams are deadlocked. Buffalo needs to get a fresh line out there. Gagne winds up. It was kept out by Rolison. Interception. Florida really needs to get another line out on the ice. Moves in towards the net. Robbed by McLean. McLean covers up the puck for the faceoff. Plant gets kicked out of the faceoff circle. Kozlov gets to the circle. He'll face off against Brosek. The Buffalo Sabres win the faceoff. Florida looks exhausted out there. Buffalo leaves this line out for an awfully long shift. Plant to center. Has the puck on a string. McLean passes across. On the wing to Lindsay. The puck's knocked loose by Woolley. Plant to Grosek. Laws moves it into the middle. Lindsay to the net. To Dvorak, who then fired it. To Plant. He's got a breakaway. Laws passes ahead. Woolley scores a shorthanded goal.
Here's how that one unfolded. The play starts with an interception. He takes the shot, and it found a home in the back of the net.
Gagne gets to the circle. He'll face off against Pekka.
Buffalo goal, scored shorthanded by number 5, Jason Woolley.
Florida looks exhausted out there. To Grosek. Grosek winds up. Glove save by McLean. McLean covers up the puck for the faceoff. Pekka wins the draw cleanly. Shannon shot it. McLean gets the puck to Laws. To Kozlov. Buffalo clinging to the lead right now.
Last minute of play in the second period.
To the net. Lindsay winds up. Buffalo pushing for the insurance marker at this point. To Lindsay. To Pekka. Only 30 seconds remaining in the period. Grosek shoots. 20 seconds to go. McLean gives it to Laws. The Buffalo Sabres come in offside. Plant won the draw. Moves in. After 2 periods, Buffalo leads by 1.
Fans, $1 from each ticket sold for the next home game will be given to a children's charity.
Time now for the third period of EA Sports NHL 99. They move into position for the faceoff. To the net, to Dvorak, into the corner. To Dvorak, Rolison then made the save. Rolison gets the puck to Pekka. To Lindsay, moves in. To Kozlov, Rolison then made the save. Stolen by Dvorak. Pekka gets run over by Warner. Florida should be making a line change soon. Schmelik to the net.
He may have just lost his wind.
Florida gets called for roughing.
Florida penalty to number 3, Paul Laus. 2 minutes for roughing.
Florida has fresh legs on the ice. Towards the net, Sanderson scores!
So let's have another look. Here he has the puck. He let a wrist shot go. That beat him low.
They move into position for the faceoff. And they drop the puck.
Buffalo goal, his 15th of the season, scored by number 80, Jeff Sanderson, assisted by number 4, Mike Wilson, and number 74, Jay McKee.
Washburn scores! The ref gets ready to drop the puck.
Florida goal, his 5th of the season, scored by number 17, Steve Washburn, assisted by number 9, Kirk Muller.
To center, the Sabres change up their lines. To Murphy. Murphy run over by Shatan. Rolison gets the puck to Woolley. Shitnik out of his own zone. Florida should be making a line change soon. That's icing. The puck will go back to the other end for the faceoff. They move into position for the faceoff. Buffalo won the draw. Laws steps back on the ice and his team will enjoy a shortened power play here. Buffalo clinging to the lead right now. Plant starts out. Buffalo has a clear path to the net. Plant fired it. McLean moves it ahead. Warren out of his own zone. The Buffalo Sabres 3. The Panthers 2. To Plant. One-timer. McLean stopped it. Kartner moves it back to the blue line. Moves in. Buffalo intercepts the pass. Grosek starts out. To Kartner. Kartner over to the wing. To Plant. Plant has a breakaway! McLean moves the puck to Warner. To Johnson. Grosek clears the puck down the ice. McLean passes ahead. Warner to center. The Buffalo Sabres are ahead by 1 goal. His pass intercepted by Johnson. Nemirovsky starts out of his own zone. Moves in. To Johnson. Pass intercepted by Kartner. Kartner passes ahead. What a hit! McKee dumps the puck in on the inboards. To Kartner. Short pass to Nemirovsky. To center. To Laws. It's 1-on-1. Rolison passes back to the blue line. Pass intercepted. To the net. Grosek passes it back. The Buffalo Sabres 3. Panthers 2. Puck is loose. Grosek touches up for the icing call. Florida has a fresh line on the ice. Svela starts out. To the net. Short pass to Woolley. Rolison passes it across. Buffalo looking to increase its lead. Pekka over to the wing. Winds up. We have a penalty that's been called. Penalty against the Panthers for obstruction hooking.
Florida penalty to number 15, Dave Gagne. 2 minutes for obstruction hooking.
Shitnik winds up to Woolley. To the net. Moves in. Washburn passes it across. To Muller. 1:52 left in the game. Muller winds up. He blasted it. To Woolley. To Woolley. Woolley starts out. Moves in. To Holzinger. McLean hangs onto the puck. Buffalo should be making a line change soon. Great hit! Washburn gets called for roughing.
Florida penalty to number 17, Steve Washburn, 2 minutes for roughing.
Whitney gets to the circle. He'll face off against Pekka. Pekka gets possession off the draw. Grosek shoots! McLean made the save.
Last minute of play in the third period.
McLean gets the puck to Svela. Rolison gives it to Woolley. Woolley moves the puck to Grosek. Grosek winds up. He took the shot. Svela got the puck down the ice. Rolison passes ahead. Florida returns to full strength as the penalty expires. To Grosek. Quick shot. Time runs out. This one is over. The Florida Panthers are downed by the Buffalo Sabres.